Hey there guys, and welcome back. So we're going to be doing a breakdown of the brand new Predator Badlands trailer. I have been so excited for this movie, guys. After what they did with Prey, that movie was incredible. Took the Predator franchise back to its roots. It desperately needed some revitalization, and it did its job. Dan Trachtenberg did a wonderful job. And now we have this teaser trailer here for the next outing of the Predator franchise. And based on what I've seen so far in this trailer, I have seen it already, guys. It looks incredible. I think it looks really fun. And we're going to do a breakdown here. So let's go back to the beginning. So we're going to start off here. I'm going to play parts of it, and then we'll pause, and then we'll have a discussion as we go along. So we get this here. This gives us a whole lot of information right here, just in the very opening of this teaser. So from what we can see, on the right here, we have a T-Rex skull. So it appears at some point in the past, the Predators have been fighting dinosaurs, which is kind of crazy. I mean, it would be a ferocious challenge for a Predator to try and take down a T-Rex, a dinosaur of that size, and then have the skull as a trophy. But was it this particular Predator? Did it time travel back to a prehistoric age? Has this skull been passed down from generation to generation, and now this Predator has control of it? It would be interesting to see how exactly the skull came about. Maybe we get a flashback scene of a Predator fighting a T-Rex. That would be insane. But guys, what really stands out here in this opening scene is what this skull here in the middle is. This looks to be what a lot of people are theorizing on social media. It looks to be the skull of an alien from the Independence Day movie franchise. I'll put up a picture here, side by side, so you can see what the alien from Independence Day looks like, and then the look at the skull. It looks one for one, pretty much identical. And do bear in mind that Disney own the Independence Day franchise after their acquisition of Fox. So the fact that Predator and the Independence Day aliens could potentially be in the same universe here is huge. Could there be a crossover in the near future? We don't know, but could be crazy. And then this appears to be a xenomorph skull here as well, a xenomorph skull. So it does appear to link to the Alien franchise. At least it looks like a xenomorph skull to me. I could be mistaken, but that's what it looks like. Then we have obviously a human skull, and then we have other alien kind of skulls dotted around, and it looks like we have a foot. Looks like a foot here as well. But anyway, let's keep playing.
I didn't think.
Then we have this skull here. I have no idea what that skull is. Looks like another alien species that we may not be privy to at the moment.
You survived.
Okay, so let's just keep going through. Then we get to this scene here where I'm assuming this is the Predator. It seems as though the Predator is traveling across this kind of alien planet here. It looks like he's tracking something. Maybe he's doing water samples. It looks like he's crouching down in the water. He's got a vial. Maybe he's testing the water for DNA samples or something along those lines. He's trying to track this beast that he's after, because we know that in this movie he's going to be going up against a larger threat. So let's keep going here. So this is cool as well. We get like a mini spaceship that the Predator seems to be on here, going across these salt flats. It's always great to see more of the expanded technology in the Predator mythology, because they're really technologically sort of high up there when it comes to the machines that they use and the equipment. And it's great to see new pieces of technology. So we see him going across this beautiful landscape here. The cinematography in this teaser is absolutely stunning. It looks like there's two suns here, and he's traveling across this salt flat in between these kind of big rock crevices. But yeah, I mean, the cinematography, hands down, looks just incredible. Again, kind of traversing across the mountains of this kind of alien planet here. Looks like he's tracking this beast, trying to get a lay of the land. That's what you do when you're exploring areas. You try to go up somewhere high so you can get your bearings. You can see what kind of areas are around you and how best to traverse the local area. So let's go back there. We just went past it. So this is where we can check out some of the equipment that the Predator is going to be using. And it looks really cool. Definitely looks exactly right up the street of what we expect to see from a Predator movie. So this looks to be a backpack, or maybe the proton cannon that he wears on his shoulder. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's pretty damn cool. It's got that kind of machine look. It's got the Predator kind of language written on the side of it. So that's pretty cool to see. Then as we go down, it looks like we have some grenades here. We have some grenades. It looks like we have potentially a staff. that attracts and contracts. And potentially this could be a bow of some kind. I'm not really sure, bow and arrow. And then he's wearing a gauntlet, obviously his communication device, which is cool. Then we see here, this is another big connective piece of tissue here. So we get Ellie Fanning's character here, who is a Weyland-Yutani android. We can see, if we zoom in on the eyes, the Weyland-Yutani symbol flashes up on our pupils. So again, big connective tissue to the Alien franchise here. This is pretty much confirming that this Predator movie is going to be connecting to aliens. Is it going to be the same alien universe that was in the last Alien movie? We're not really sure, but we'll have to see how they go forward with connecting the Alien and Predator universe going forward. Okay, so here we have a kind of bird's eye view. We have all these kind of human soldiers here, and it looks like we have the Predator down here to the left. By the way, this trailer is kind of dark. I'll try to brighten up a little bit for you guys, but yeah, so we have the Predator down here and all these humans kind of tracking him. And then as we pause here, we can see the Predator kind of kneeling on the ground, and we have all these humans here. It doesn't seem that they have the Alien pulse rifles that we're familiar with the Alien franchise. So it doesn't seem to have that connective tissue there at the moment. But we get this kind of red here. Is this like the spaceship, Predator spaceship maybe? Let's keep going. Yeah, so this is where it's cool, guys. So we get a look at the alien kind of fauna, the foliage, and we all know in these kind of Predator and Alien franchise movies, the alien planets that they go to are really, really hostile to life, and they have some crazy, crazy kind of plants that will just kill you instantly. It's running through this field, and these plants are kind of exploding. Whether these are like biological weapons that someone has set up, like a biological booby trap that someone set there on purpose, or whether it's just the natural kind of plants on the planet that are kind of threatening him. But it's pretty cool. They explode. And I wonder what this kind of substance is inside. I mean, is it some sort of acid? Is it like an infection type thing? It's hard to know at the moment. Then we get this great shot here of what appears to be another Predator. So if we pause it here, we can see this Predator here. He seems to be a more established kind of veteran Predator rather than our protagonist. You can see by the look of his gear, he looks like he's high up on the hierarchy when it comes to Predators. His gear looks really sophisticated. He's got this kind of metal blade where it's got this kind of glowing red kind of fire edge to it, which is badass. It seems that he's got a craft behind, and it almost looks like that's a cannon on the front, but I'm not sure if it is. But yeah, I mean, he almost looks like Darth Vader a little bit, which is kind of cool. So let's keep going. So, we see the back of his head here. He's got these white dreads. Is the Predator the same as a human, as when they age, do their dreads start to turn white? Kind of like human hair turns white as they get older. Is it the same thing in their species that happens as well? I'm not big into the lore of Predators and Yautjas, so if any of you guys know, do let me know on that. But it appears this guy's got white dreads for whatever reason, which looks really badass. And I love the spiky armor that we've got here. Very gothic and very cool. And it looks like he's got the proton cannon or laser cannon, whatever it's called, on his shoulder here. And if we look down here as well, we see what appears to be our Predator. I can't confirm that it's our Predator, the protagonist of this movie, but it looks like we can see the green blood. It looks like his arm's been cut off, and we can see his blade is on the floor here, and he's slowly trying to crawl away. Again, can't confirm that this is the Predator, you know, the protagonist of the movie, but we'll have to wait and see. And there he goes, stabbing the Predator that was in front of him, finishing him off. Then we get another beautiful shot here of what appears to be some sort of canyon with these spiky rocks. And it looks like someone is being thrown off the edge here. We can see someone being thrown off the edge, and it looks like there's another Predator up here. So it looks like there could be potentially loads of different Predators on this planet, all kind of trying to track this monster and all fighting each other. It's almost like a battle royale of kind of Predators on this planet. That's kind of what I'm theorizing.
You're hunting something.
Again, another beautiful shot there. Let's just go back quickly. Look at the cinematography here. It's just so good. Looks like our Predator's here with his blade, and we've got the sun here, and it looks like there's a couple of maybe planets or other suns as well. And we just have this rocky crevice open, and just a beautiful landscape shot. Really, really nice. Get another look at Ellie Fanning as the Weyland-Yutani android there, which is cool. We have this another big brute kind of predator appearing from nowhere. And it looks like they're going to be having a fight between two different predators here. I'm sure one of them's our protagonist that we're going to be following in the movie. But yeah, like I said, it seems to be a battle royale of sorts.
That can't be killed.
And this is also an important shot here, guys, for one reason. If we zoom in here, the Weyland-Yutani symbol is very clearly visible as the patch on her shoulder here, on her uniform. Again, connecting us over to the corporation and kind of potential connective tissue to the Alien franchise as well. Then we get this ending shot here, which is so badass. We get our Predator standing here with his glowing sword. And what the heck is this thing here? Like, what is this? This is what they're all trying to track, this gigantic monster here. I have no idea what this is. Is this original to this movie, or is this something that's in the lore of Predator, like in the comic books? I really don't know. I don't read that many Predator comic books. Let me just go back again. Can we get a clearer shot of that thing? So, I just missed this quickly. So, another thing here, Weyland-Yutani, this truck here. So this has been damaged, it's been blown up, whatever's happened to this truck. Again, clearly a Weyland-Yutani symbol on the side of this truck. More connective tissue to the Alien franchise. So they're putting a lot of Easter eggs here, a lot of connective tissue. Is this going to potentially lead us into an Alien Predator movie in the near future? Is this what they're trying to introduce to us, to the audience? We'll have to wait and see. They could just be harmless Easter eggs, but also they could be pointing us towards Alien vs Predator or Alien and Predator movie. We'll have to wait and see. So yeah, we have this gigantic beast here. We can see his arms. I'm not sure if these are like feathers or like tendrils, but we see his gigantic feet land on the floor. And whatever this thing is, man, it's absolutely ginormous. Our Predator's going to have a really hard time trying to take this thing on. Then we get the shot that is kind of causing controversy here on social media. So a lot of people, you know, they're making fun of this, saying this Predator, he looks small, he doesn't look intimidating, he doesn't look anywhere near as cool as what the original Predator did back in the 80s. But you have to remember, guys, when we're talking about Predators, it's like humans. We have tall humans, we have small humans, we have skinny humans, we have muscly humans, and it's the same with the Predators. All the Predators are going to look different. What this Predator lacks in muscle, he may make up for in agility and speed. So, you know, we have to take one or the other. So, I mean, I think the design personally, I think it looks really cool. And I'm very, very interested in this design and this character. And I think it looks awesome. But there is a lot of people out there who don't like this design, who are taking the mick, making fun of it. Maybe you guys don't like the design, but I think it's pretty cool. Then we just get the finishing shot there of him kind of roaring at the monster with these gigantic, obviously, mandibles that the Predator is known for. Again, I think the design is really, really cool. I love it. It's got this kind of brownie look, scaly skin, this metal armor. The dreads, instead of it coming down the side, it's kind of flowing down the back, almost like a mullet, like mullet dreads. But yeah, I really, really enjoy what this teaser trailer had to show us. And then it just finishes on Predator Badlands. And then we have the Predator, what appears to be a forest here. And it seems that more of the planet is trying to attack him. So we have these kind of tendrils that are coming out of these plants, trying to attack him. And he's basically defending himself with his sword here. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of where we are. I mean, it's a small teaser, but there's a lot of connective tissue, a lot of Easter eggs here, a lot of ramifications for the Disney, Predator, and Alien franchises going forward. Yeah, they're really connecting it to the Alien franchise, it seems. But is it just harmless Easter eggs, like I already said, or is it potentially trying to set something up in the near future? That's something we're going to have to unfortunately wait for. But this film looks great. I'm excited to see more marketing, more trailers. Hopefully we get a full kind of 2-minute trailer at some point in the near future. But guys, jump into the comment section and let me know what you think about this. Is there any other Easter eggs or anything else in this trailer that I may have missed that you picked up on? If so, jump down in the comment section and let me know. And also just let me know your thoughts, comments, and opinions. Do you like the design of the Predator? Do you like the kind of the atmosphere that they're setting up here in the storyline? Whatever your thoughts are, just let me know down below, guys. I'll be really, really interested to hear what you guys have to say. As always, thanks so much for being here. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave. Consider becoming a subscriber of the channel if you haven't done so far. Goes a long way to supporting the content, so I appreciate that. And as always, I will see you in the next video.